On today's show, we're signing on the dotted line for an exclusive clip from Teen Titans, The Judas Contract.
Plus, we're gearing up for the musical crossover on The Flash, so get ready for DC All Access.
Hey guys, I'm Jason Inman.
And I'm Whitney Moore. We broke out a bell rev to bring you all the DC news you need to know.
Task Force X is starting to look about as stable as a house of cards in Suicide Squad. The death of a fellow squad member sends Harley Quinn spiraling into a blind rage that lands her right in the center of Deadshot's crosshairs. Disable the bomb in your neck and grab a copy of issue number 14 tomorrow.
The Superman Reborn crossover story reaches a game-changing climax in Action Comics. Clark and Lois finally find Superboy, but when they don't recognize him as their son, the world starts to crumble around them. Can Superman get a grip on reality before time runs out? Find out in issue 976 this week.
DC's Young Animal offers some of the most intellectual and inventive storytelling in Doom Patrol. While Casey Brink tries to figure out who she really is, an alien race is using Danny the Street to process people into meat. And with the Doom Patrol finally back together, the action kicks into high gear. Check in on the superpowered Misfits at issue number 5, starting tomorrow.
On the TV side of things, the curtain rises on Act 2 of the superhero musical crossover on The Flash. The episode is titled Duet, and it features an original song sung by Barry and Kara as they fight their way out of Music Meister's melodious mayhem. Find your seats for the grand finale tonight on the CW.
In gaming news, a new piece of Shattered Alliance's artwork from Injustice 2 debuted today. The artwork spotlights the Girl of Steel in peak fighting form and gives a small hint as to who she'll be aligned with in the game's narrative. News is dropping so fast The Flash can barely keep up, so make sure you're following @InjusticeGame on Twitter to catch all the latest news.
Warner Brothers Animation is bringing a fan-favorite storyline to life in Teen Titans, The Judas Contract. And for today's featured story, we are getting all the details from the voice of Starfire, Kari Wahlgren. But first, we got an exclusive clip for you. Check it out.
The Judas Contract, without giving too much away, is about the Teen Titans. They have undergone a change in leadership. Nightwing used to be their leader, and now Starfire, who is the character that I play, has taken over the team. You know, we've really seen her kind of come of age over the last movie or so, and at this point, she is the leader. But Nightwing has come back, and there's definitely this power struggle of trying to establish who is the leader. And on top of that, they are dating and taking their personal relationship to the next level. So Starfire's got a lot going on in this movie.
Was there any pressure as an actor to sort of honor that the original story while, you know, obviously balancing the new script and sort of the new story?
I wasn't familiar with the story before I came on board, and I didn't see things coming that happened. So I think they've done a great job of really honoring the comic and the storyline, and I think the fans are going to be very happy with it.
So since Starfire can speak multiple languages, did you ever have to learn anything new or speak different languages in the script? How'd that go?
Oh gosh, no I didn't, but there is a pretty great scene towards the very beginning of the movie. We see Nightwing, who is Robin at that time, meeting Starfire, and how she learns some of those languages is kind of sexy. So
I think I know what you're talking about, and I'm very excited.
Yeah, I don't know if I can say without doing too much of a spoiler there, but Starfire has a very interesting way of learning new languages.
Okay, last question. So I want to know, is there anything that you can tease, any big surprises that we're going to be seeing?
Well, the whole concept of the movie is a big twist. So people who have read the comic book will know that there's a big surprise in the film. If you haven't read the comic, you should. So I can't really say more than that, but Deathstroke has some issues.
Oh, you know who'll never ghost you? The panel of the week, baby.
That's the news for this week, but don't forget to enter for your chance to win the Legion of Collectors Superman box and Rebirth Collected Editions from last week.
Head on over to dccomics.com/watchandwin, fill out the form, and you might be our lucky winner.
Ooh, that's right. Hey, you want to read some comments from last week about the musical crossover?
I do.
Austin Deutsch says, okay, now I finally get how it makes sense for Martin Stein to be in the episode. Thank you, DCL Access. Hey, you're welcome. I'll take responsibility for that. It's me doing that for you.
Joe D said, I want to see a Supergirl Arrow crossover. Kara and Oliver were great in the Invasion crossover together, and I want to see more of that. Imagine Diggle and John together along with Felicity and Wynn and Thea and Alex. We need all of those. Also, imagine a Guardian Wildcat team up.
Adit Mukherjee, apologies if I butchered your name, says, first, they Wolverines, A. Second, this is gonna be so lit. I've been looking forward to this for so long. I'm gonna be singing this for so long. Dude, me too, buddy. Also, I love the way that you type comments.
Stephen Belknap said, the next major crossover event they should do is Crisis on Infinite Earths. Thus, you could have Supergirl's Earth collide with Arrow and Flash's Earth. I wish they could also collide with the DCEU, but that seems highly unlikely. Yes, it does seem highly unlikely, but what doesn't seem unlikely is that Superboy Prime could show up, yo.
Steely Bluth Fan 2 says, I'm so excited to see Victor and Jesse sing together. Their voices are perfection. Plus, obvious Grant and Melissa. And Darren, smiley face. I'm so glad that you didn't leave out Darren. He's great.
All right, that's all the time we have, but make sure you click subscribe to DCL Access, and we'll see you tomorrow, Super Friends.
Mwah!